Hey y'all, I'm back with another recipe. I know I said I was going to do some fall recipes and I haven't really gotten to them yet. Being chronically ill can throw a wrench in the works. But I have one that I absolutely love, perfect for fall. It's creamy chicken and wild rice soup. So let's get into it. For this recipe, you're going to need 1.5 pounds of chicken. You can use chicken breast or chicken thigh. 3 or 4 carrots sliced. You want an onion diced and about 3 or 4 stalks of celery diced. We've got 4 cloves of garlic minced. We've got a tablespoon of Italian seasoning, a teaspoon of thyme leaves, and a teaspoon of dried parsley. Here is a teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of pepper, 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, and a cup of heavy cream. Oh yeah, and you also need 8 to 10 cups of chicken broth. You can find that recipe on my page. Okay, get your chicken into the bottom of your slow cooker. Add your salt and pepper, your other dry seasonings. Add your bay leaf and your garlic. Add your veggies. Add your wild rice. Then you want to add your chicken bone broth. I'm going to go ahead and use 10 cups because I want a lot of soup. Since it's just the 2 of us, I like to make big batches because then that means more meals down the road that I don't have to cook. And if you deal with chronic illness like I do, or you have a busy schedule, it's nice to have meals that are ready for you to go without a lot of work. All right, now we've got everything in there for the start. Let's get the lid on. I'm gonna cook this on low for 6 to 8 hours. Since my chicken was frozen, I absolutely want to do it for 8 hours. At the end of that 8 hours, I will check my chicken and make sure that it is at 165, and then we'll finish the recipe. See you in a bit. Okay, the 8 hours is up, so let's check the chicken. It's been smelling insanely good in the house, so I'm really excited. All right, let's check the temperature. Oh yeah, we are good. So the frozen chicken was not a problem. Now you want to get rid of this bay leaf. Then we need to pull the chicken out so that we can shred it. Oh, I think we're just gonna shred it up in here. Now, I had a little bit more than a cup of rice because I didn't have a cup to measure when I bought it at Winco and it was in the bulk section. And I threw it all in here, so obviously you can see that there's quite a bit of rice and not a lot of broth. I think probably what I'm gonna do is add some water. You could add more chicken broth. I just don't want to open a jar. Well, I guess I could check and see if I have a 2-cup jar available. But let's do wow, that just fell right apart. That's awesome. Okay, now we're going to whisk together the heavy cream and the flour. I've never done this before. Since I'm reviewing recipes, I'm going to do them as written. We'll see how this works. This is a 1/4 cup of flour and then a cup of heavy cream. So we just want to get all the flour incorporated into the heavy cream. Okay, now let's add that heavy cream and flour mixture to thicken up our soup and make it nice and creamy. Okay, I've got a cup of hot water here too that I'm gonna add. If you have more chicken stock, you can add that. So this kind of looks like it's turning out to be more of a stew, which is actually, I like that. Yeah, this looks amazing. Yeah, look at that. That looks so good. All right, let's give it a taste. Hot. That's good. Very, very good. Needs a little bit more salt. I'm going to add some salt. You can put whatever vegetables in that you like. This has got carrots, onions, and celery, but if you want to add mushrooms, if you wanted to add anything, zucchini, bell pepper, whatever, I think you could just tailor it to whatever you want. But it's nice and creamy and hearty. Definitely going to be a fall favorite.